Hello, hello. Is my mic okay? I promise I'll stop asking that at some point. Is Jamal in here? Let me check. Welcome in, Everett Shambles. I'm live. I'm live. She was fussing at me, y'all. She said, there ain't nothing going on, damn it. Why we gotta wait till 12:45? Oh, hey, Paige. Yes, Grandma, you got one. Yes, you did. And not not because of the pick me, because you are always on top of things, keeping me informed, needing to drop links, and you're good at it. Thank you. If you want it. I didn't ask. I just gave it. Hey Coco, hoodies. Good to see you. And it is hoodie season. You know that? It is about time to get out the hoodies. I know. I know, Shambles. You's cracking me up. Oh God. Good. Hey Peg. Don't you get me in here crying laughing today now. Hey Jiggy. Good to see you, hon. Well, y'all saw the title. Whew, good grief. I went live for about, hey, Audrey, it's so good to see you. It's been a minute since I've seen you, hon. It's been a minute. Yep. Hey, Hakob, Tickety. Welcome in, everybody. So I went live for a little bit last night, but couldn't stay on. I protest the lack of coffee live. Number 20, happy holidays. Sup, a Gemini slacker. Grandma has been given access. Yes. Hey, Alicia. Excuse me. There is OG London Girl. Excuse me a minute. I never want to cough in anybody's ear. Casey Blues. That awesome soul food bake. Let me get you something. Thank you all. Let's see. Casey Blues, Kelsey, and MK for the gifted memberships last night. So, this is for y'all. If I can find it. Where'd it go? Yes, welcome new members, and thank you again for Casey Blues, Kelsey, and MK for gifting them. Hey, Lacey. Hey, East Coast. Zero Jules. Oh, Jamal. I saw last night, but I wasn't able to answer because I got sidetracked. I do watch Seeking Sister Wives, and I do talk about it mainly over on TikTok, but every now and again I'll get to covering stuff like that on here as well. But oh, thank you, Irish. $10. Love our beautiful soup with the bat. Thank you so much. Let me get you something. And now that we have more members, I can add, and I got the zombie deer. I'm going to be adding the zombie deer. Hi, Ziggy. Hi. Wrong one. I meant to thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Irish. It's so weird calling you. Hold on just a second. Sorry about that. Access on this app gets me every time. Hey, Pollyanna. Anyway, I got the zombie deer. I got the zombie deer. So y'all shout out to Eliza. Georgetta, what are you laughing at? Oh, real quick, y'all. Oh my God, yes. Garrett and Danny. Oh no, that new couple they added. Okay, yeah. I wish they would stop adding new couples. I don't know what's going on with that show. I'm glad they brought the Davises back. Mr. I gotta sit and think, and my wife's got to go to work, so I can sit and think and be smart. I'm glad they brought them back because they have a good storyline. Uh, And Danielle and Garrick. I mean, I'm here for Danielle and Garrick, even though they're crazy. Okay. Garrick told him, or God told Garrick in the garage, the wind blew, and it was God, according to Garrick, God told him to go get another wife, preferably in Brazil, and make sure she's hot and young. And Garrett told Danielle, and she's like, yes, Garrett, that's what we need to do. Oh, not the cows, Breege. Nick has a personal MLM. Oh, I bet he does. Multi-level marketing. He's the type. He's a good talker. Yes, please get called up so we can talk about Danielle crying like that. She's a J was my sister. Oh, that never gets old. Anyway, y'all saw the title. I talked about it last night a little bit. Today we will review it. And yes, nonsense. I will definitely credit my source. You will be in the description. Okay. This is under fair use. If you don't know what fair use is, please look it up. It's when you take any work that's usually copyrighted and you transform it. Now, your work is not copyrighted, but out of just being courteous and doing the right thing, fellow YouTuber to fellow YouTuber, even though we don't like each other, I will stop my source nonsense on this app. Okay? So here we go. Let me pull this up. So let me give some context before I get into it. So, y'all remember nonsense on this app wanted a memo sent to me. Excuse me, nonsense. There's only room enough for one on this screen. Thank you. Um, she wanted a memo sent to me behind the members only, which was very strange. And I got it. Then last night, thank you for that copyright disclaimer. I got it. Anyway, long story short, last night she went live. It was a mess. That live, I'm surprised it's still up. I figured she would take it down. Nonsense on the app, but don't confuse with access. Nope, not today. I figured she'd take it down, but it's still up. And thank you because I am going to review it. Okay. Uh, it was a mess. Tracy went live last night. Tracy got cussed out. People went in putting some soup bowls in the chat. She pretended to be confused about the soup bowls. Girl, you know what's going on. And I wasn't blocked anymore. And that part I missed because I was live. Let me know how the sound is, everybody. I went to the part where she starts to cover me, okay? Because Nunya and Dietz and Joneson, they can handle their own. So I went to my part in particular, which I might show.
Revival, the Stinson.
Stinson, that's right. Mm-hmm.
There should be one of hers. I think somebody sent me a link to. Oh, got it. She's got an intro video.
Yes, I have an intro.
Oh, she's actually pretty.
Well, thank you.
Oh, she's hanging out with some ugly bitches.
Well, that wasn't nice. How's the sound, everybody? Does that sound good? Sounds great. Thank you, Kate the Great. So she goes to my channel. She's like, she's got an intro. Well, yeah. And I will hand it to you, nonsense. I think me and you have the shortest intros on this app. Yours is not too long, and it's kind of catchy. Mine is not too long, and it's the best. Okay, shout out to Pearl.
Oh, here, let me make it bigger.
There, thank you.
Okay, so this is her channel.
Uh-huh.
This is her home. I'll go through it all. Members only, members only. Shorts, posts. Okay. Videos. Here you go. Video section.
Well, why didn't you show my lives?
There you go.
Now she says something here.
Wait, she did Gypsy Rose content?
Only a couple of them. They didn't do that great.
I don't even know.
Look at me in that
What?
thumbnail.
No. Hold on. Wait, is this actually her? No.
Girl, those are thumbnails. You know who that is. That's Janelle. That's Robin. That's a dog. These are emojis. What do you mean is that actually her? The thumbnails aren't me. And some of them are me. There's Cody.
Oh, she's a caterer?
What's a cater?
She does all the same content as the Katie Joy people.
No, I don't. Okay, let me give y'all a history lesson for any of Nonsense's bone carriers. Get this right one time, damn it. And I'm not looking at the comments just yet. Listen. Okay. When I started out on YouTube, it was 2020. Yeah. Okay. I started out covering a cult called Carbonation. You see Nature Boy on the screen? I didn't go live. I only did uploads and I got tons of views on them. I was not monetized during that whole time I covered Carbonation. Okay. I would give commentary on the cult. I went live maybe once a month. It wasn't something I typically did. Most of that content has been removed because when you are covering such a controversial person, such as Eligio Bishop, the things he says and does or did, he's in prison now, you couldn't be monetized. And there was music throughout his stuff. Okay. I had to follow him over on Instagram, Bigo, YouTube, in all the apps he found to preach from. Okay. That's how I started out. That's how my channel grew. Okay. You understand this? Most of this content is gone now. I left some of it up. I have my own reasons for taking some of it down. And here's why. And I'll get back into all the nonsense of it all in a minute. A lot of these people went through a traumatic time being in the cult, leaving the cult, and during the trial. So some of it I took down just because it was over. He went to prison, moving right along. Okay. Then I come to this sector, 2021, when Summer Wells went missing, looking for anything on her. I stumble on Plunder and then unfortunately Ziggy. And I've been here ever since. Okay. I could go on and on. But anyway, this year I really started going live on my own channel. I even abandoned this channel for like a whole year. Okay. I was gone. Hey, revival. Everybody wave the revival. So Nonsense is a buzzer because she does all the same content the bee does. Thank you, Eliza. That is such a weird statement to make. She's an anti-Katie Joy. First of all, Katie Joy does not run Sharp Entertainment, TLC, or any of the other networks that produce some of these shows. Okay, that was so weird.
The antis.
The antis.
Weird. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah. So there's her videos. Let's go to her live streams. I mean, these goes back. Oh God, she's been at this a long time. Okay, so here you go. Oh, look at I'm Captain Save-A-Ho.
No, you're Saint Nonsense of Arizona. I don't know if you're saving hoes or not.
You know what's so funny is I did this members only because I know they're in my members group. I have like 970 members.
Look how she typed in my name. The Stinson Soup. For fuck's sake. God almighty. No, you did it behind the members only because you were kind of hoping I wouldn't hear it. But I did, and that sucked.
You want me to put it full screen so you guys can see? You guys are some nosy asses. Just joking. I don't have nothing to hide. When I say I don't watch, I don't watch. And again, I'm not lurking on an alt or anything. I just don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck.
You do, though. See, that's stupid to say. That would be like me saying, I don't give up right now, and I'm talking about it. I mean, it's not that deep, but clearly I care enough about it to cover it, right? Why do people lie like this? This will always drive me insane. It's a humble brag.
Fuck. I put time and energy into what I am doing content on. Anybody that knows me. And that's the funny thing is they know this.
I know that you put time and energy into your content. The fuck if I do?
And Amethyst especially know this. Amethyst especially knows this because I go
this drives me nuts. Hold on. Gina Marie says, hey, Stinson. Hey, hon. This drives me nuts. The leaps that she makes from my content on the screen to Amethyst. Amethyst knows this. She knows that I take time with my content. What does my channel up on your screen right now have anything to do with Amethyst?
When I'm in a rabbit hole. There's Saint Nonsense. Look at that. I got a fucking cape. I got a cape again.
Yes.
They know I'm not listening. Look at me. Yay, me. So this is, how long has this been going on?
3 months, 4. I've covered you probably 8 to 10 times since you started hollering about, they said I exploited Kenzie for cash. Like, why lie about it?
I don't know.
Hey, everybody coming in.
She's even been around for.
Eliza's killing it today. How much energy does it take to cover BJ's lives? I don't know. I guess it takes a lot of time and energy, according to Saint Nonsense here.
I mean, there's just nothing here.
There's nothing here. There's everything.
Not a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing.
Why are you mad? There's nothing here. You saw that one with 10,000 views.
I don't listen to these people. I don't give a fuck.
You do.
But people are fed up.
People are fed up. Here we
go. So I figured let's just go.
Doing it for the Islanders. She is doing this for the Islanders, not for herself. They're fed up. Okay? Would you please stop doing this bullshit right here, nonsense? They are not fed up. Trust. Okay? You're just pissed off. That's all.
Go over it again because until people understand that this is what it's going to be, Biggs. There's nothing. It doesn't matter what I say or do, and people need to understand that.
All right. Excuse me. Lady.
Yeah, that's fucking funny. That's so funny to me that that's where they came from. No.
Where did I come from?
Am I supposed to?
First of all, nonsense. Why did you remove your chat? Chat replay is gone. Look at this. Where did they come from? Now, last night, somebody said I was White Rabbit. I think that's been established. I am not White Rabbit. Never was. Okay.
You want me to put that up there again? Mm-hmm. And no, unlike them, I'm not hiding under an alt.
Unlike them, I'm not hiding under an alt. The fuck? I don't know about this commentary today, y'all, because she is such a weirdo. Sometimes it leaves me speechless. Unlike them, I am not hiding under an alt. I'm not hiding under an alt. And what does that have to do with the subject? You're all over the place. Go ahead, lady.
Oh, thank you so much, Buttercup. I appreciate you. I enjoy talking about cults a lot. That's why it's such an easy switch for me. Who else do you want me to talk about? Jones and I've watched a little bit of, not recently, but I have watched videos of her deets. You guys want me to do those too? You want me to show you how I'm just not?
Thank you, Madison.
Soup was the White Rabbit.
No, she wasn't.
Huh? I missed one with a cigarette. What? What are you talking about?
so,
Can you imagine having something
so she looks, she's, hold on. She's looking for the thumbnail I made with her smoking. She never found it.
to bitch about? Like, oh my God, she's smoking a fucking cigarette again.
Okay, first of all, that's not how I talk. And if you're not good at impersonations, just don't do it. Okay, just leave it to the pros.
She's fucking smoking. Smoking a pancake, blitz in a bong.
Oh my God, y'all. What a cornball.
I don't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
She watches Eliza's on it, man. Don't, yep. Eliza says she watches and she does this clear all watch history, removes your entire watch history, pause history, stops YouTube from recording what you watch in the future. Exactly. Nonsense. You ain't slick, lady. But look, if I was trying to prove something like that too, so ridiculous that I don't watch somebody, I might do that too. But I'm not like you. It's very easy for me to be honest.
I have no idea. Okay, back to reality. Back to life. Back to reality.
Okay, she's nervous. She's not so sure about calling all these people out, so she's doing weird shit now.
Um, I just gave up fucking caring a long time ago. See, a lot of people out here will tell you they stop watching or shut it off. Nope, these people are out of my algorithm. Now they'll probably
Oh,
be
I am very much in your algorithms.
back in my algorithm, and I'll just have to hit do not recommend again and do not suggest. Like, it's simple. You get it out of your algorithm, and my algorithm is flooded with shit
Hey,
that I actually
Golden.
watch or enjoy. Well, besides BJ, but that's still a train wreck that nobody can look away from. They also, yeah, I don't know enough about that whole situation with any of the Summer Wells stuff, but I will tell you this. So I was always taught on here that there was pillars of the Summer Wells community, that they were very upstanding with their coverage.
Okay, well, I was never a pillar of the Summer Wells community, okay? But that's how I got here, looking for information on her. Nonsense. You're really all over the place. So I'm going to be all over the place today. Thanks again for making me dizzy.
Of Summer Wells. And then I heard the other side of the coin and was actually sent some videos. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. No.
Huh?
Nope. It looks like Exploitation Station kind of was abound at that point in time, too. Unfortunately, though.
Exploitation Station was abound at that point, too. Are you talking about Ziggy? That was definitely Exploitation Station.
Many of them have scrubbed their videos and or their channels. I missed it again. Is that what you're saying?
Somebody said I'd be embarrassed if I came from Ziggy's channel. Well, it ain't my proudest moment. But you're in there talking about Lip Lock's internet daughter. Do you know that lady who said that? Y'all can't see the screen. She pinned a comment and somebody said, I'd be embarrassed if I came from Ziggy's channel. Well, like I said, it ain't my finest moment, and I got up out of there. Yes, I did. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. I see you're still at nonsenses, though. Talk to me in a little while. But you better be careful because that is Lip Lock's internet daughter. That's what she said. Yeah. She left the Jerks, our channel over at the Jerks, because she couldn't take us being so funny and laughing all the time. It was just too much for her. Also, she couldn't take the Ziggy commentary. But by God, she can take all that BJ commentary, can't she? Mm-hmm.
What did I miss? The cigarette one. Which one is it?
Somebody must be in there trolling. They really want nonsense to see where I put that live footage, that live picture of her at the mailbox smoking, waiting on FedEx.
I don't know what you're talking about. I smoke Camel Lights. At least give me the right cigarettes.
Well, I don't give a damn what you smoke. I just put freaking whoever, I forget who made the image. It wasn't me. But they put 5 cigarettes in your mouth. That's close enough.
I'm not seeing it. I'm looking again. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? Revival!
Yeah, she's
don't know
hollering
what
for
I'm fucking
revival,
looking for.
y'all.
Text it to me.
So that's who. Okay, everybody say hi to Revival. It's safe. Revival. You you can actually come on out of the bushes and type if you want. My mods won't block you. So everybody just wave to Revival because that's who is sending her everything. Okay. That's been a given for a long time. Hey, Revival, come on through, hon. You can come on out, sweetie. If you are going to at least be the bone carrier, say hi.
I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking for.
Oh, thank you, Casey Blues. MK, oh, wait, Soup is happy place, Bay. Laughed my ass off. I laughed my ass off here. She's hilarious. Thank you, Casey.
Kyle's not home. Kyle is still at work.
Oh, God. Kyle's not home. But I'm going to go ahead with this review and commentary. Okay? Coco.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
Hi,
Ziggy either.
Titanium.
I don't know anything about that community, but I've just heard a lot of stuff. I don't even know who that is. Yeah, I have no.
White Rabbit still has her channel. They both cammed up, not the same, says Barn Life's the only life. Thank you, Barn Life is the only life. They said that in nonsenses. White Rabbit still has her channel. They both cammed up, not the same. At least there's some people coming through with some facts, but do not confuse Saint Nonsense with any of that, please. But I appreciate it.
No clue who those people are. I'm like, White Rabbit doesn't ring a bell to me. Like, none of these people that you guys are naming is anything that I know anything about. Yeah, I don't care. Anything.
Oh,
that's all
care.
outside of me. I frankly don't give a shit.
Hey, Chasing.
I'm just sick and tired of these bitches. So what they're working with now. Okay. Thank you. I'm like, what are you talking about? What we are working with now is we have some people that have just a field day. But this is how this worked. I kicked Nunya loose 2 years ago. They created ITAL to go after Queen and target Queen. Nunya has admitted that she is behind ITAL. Now, again, you can choose to sit where that with.
Look, I got.
I'm just sick and tired of these bitches. So what they're working with.
I'm not a hater. I can give it to Nonsense. She is not a slow talker. She is perfect with her speech. Right up there. It's not too slow. It's not too fast. So there is no need to slow her down or speed her up.
Now, okay. Thank you. I'm like, what are you talking about? What we are working with now is we have some people that have just a field day. But this is how this worked. I kicked Nunya loose 2 years ago. They created ITAL to go after Queen. She
kicked Nunya loose 2 years ago. And somehow she's going to make this about ITAL, which is interesting to me because I don't remember ITAL bothering this lady when ITAL was around. And I don't know what ITAL and kicking Nunya loose has to do with the damn thing. But it's your story. You tell it how you want to.
And target Queen. Nunya has admitted that she is behind ITAL. Now, again, you can choose to sit with that however you want. But the Nunya I knew, in fact, Nunya was a part of that conversation when I had that meltdown about it because I really, really thought, fuck.
You had a meltdown about ITAL? No, you did not. Don't you start this damn lying shit. Hold on, let me move my laptop. If you start talking about you had a fit about ITAL, I'm going to make fun of you.
This is likely somebody I know, and I'm going to be really disappointed because anybody that can start off a channel.
Oh, let me rewind that.
How to go after Queen and target Queen. He has admitted that she is behind ITAL. Now, again, you can choose to sit with that however you want. But the Nunya I knew, in fact, Nunya was a part of that conversation when I had that meltdown about it, because I really, really thought, fuck, this is likely somebody I know, and I'm going to be really disappointed because...
You liar! Do you all hear the lies coming out of her mouth? Do you think that she was really upset about another clip channel, about another YouTuber? She had a meltdown. Nunya, are you in here? Yes. A wild Nunya enters the chat. Please tell me she's lying about having a meltdown, about a clip channel, about another YouTuber. I know this is a lie. If you tell me this is the truth, then we got even bigger problems.
Anybody that can start off a channel at Christmas time.
Okay, well, she said okay, well, that's what she said, that she talked to you about it when she had her meltdown. Because if she found out it's somebody that she knew, she was going to be very upset. That is a lie from the pits of hell. Y'all hear me? Why are you lying and acting like you care so much about a clip channel that has nothing to do with you? This drives me insane. I hate when people do this weird shit.
That was an ex-friend, and the way that they do is a real grimy son of a bitch. And I knew I had to reconcile, because at that point in time, although I had pulled wrenches and stuff, I still was okay with these people. I still tried to have an olive branch of communication and understanding, because
she did, Bree. She knew the bee, but she really didn't like the bee. What happened was, when they all got on the BNN network, Brittany News Nation network, they all had to come together. And that's when she had to make all the excuses for the bee and Clue. Mainly Clue. Ooh, that one sucked. But no, she really didn't care that much for the bee, but she knew her.
Because they came from a different side of things, and they were really pissed off at Queen for something, and I just couldn't understand it. I would always say, they'd be like, well, she collected this amount of money. And I was like, yeah, but when the lawsuit is done, that is when, like, all of this matters. It didn't make sense to me that they were fucking jumping like little chihuahuas, trying to call her out for shit that didn't even make sense.
Whoa, lady, stop. You're reaching, but your arms are very short, so you're not going to make it. Wait a minute. ITAL stands for, it's an acronym for in their own words. Excuse me. So what that channel did was take the bee's own words, okay, with very little commentary, very little, and kind of give you a description of what was going to be said and where it was going. And then it would be her own words. This would not affect a lawsuit in any way. Clip channels is, God mighty. Your arms just, they're, put them back down.
We were so early on in the lawsuit that they all promoted and stood for. It didn't make any sense. Hey, Miss Lee, I love you. And at Brantley, let me give you a little.
Bradley, where you at? It's your turn. Let me put her back on normal. You do not. I only have her on 1.5.
Something here, since you still continue to act like I hurt you. I've never communicated with Brantley, ever. Not a single time, unless he is somebody else in my inbox that I am not aware of, which, if you know me and you know emails, chances are you might get a 1 or 2 line sentence, if you even get a response, because I suck at them, and that's just the way it's going to continue to be. And it'll be that way. So I don't know what he's so hurt over. He was never a person over here. I don't know where he came from. I don't know how he came in. The only person I really have respect for.
If you can't stand with your own words, maybe you shouldn't speak those words. Well, yeah.
Out of the entire group, I mean, there's a few of them. A few from the OG drama community that really were fucking great to me, have always been good to me. We just do 2 separate things now, but that group of people I still have a lot of respect for. The game playing, these people are not associated with the drama community.
Exactly, community T. All he said is she's changed. But me and you have the same stance on this. She didn't change. The mask just fell.
In fact, most of them couldn't stand the drama community. Most of them couldn't stand those people, because those people knew exactly what they were when they came in.
There we go with the theys and the those and the thems. Honey, you went this far into the live 37 minutes. Just go ahead with the names. It ain't going to kill nobody.
I got you. I just saw it pop up.
Exactly, Remy.
What email? Blank screen? I didn't even.
Blank screen says, kind of makes me wonder who'd sent BJ those nasty ass, disgusting emails and try to set me up. It's funny how that got all quiet and no one has owned up to it yet. I have no clue what he's talking about.
Hear that she blamed you for an email. Oh my God. I've been hearing some nonsense on the YouTube. Did she change the profile pic? I'm not seeing that one.
Oh my God.
Well,
lady.
goddamn, she made me skinny in that one and gave me rollers or something in my hair. Hot damn.
Who?
Oh, there's little people. There's like a little person. Oh, and handcuffs. Bitch, I've never even.
No nonsense. That's okay. She's talking about my thumbnail. You remind me a lot of Bullhorn Betty. You just do. You remind me of somebody who would like to arrest people, like Ernie Shell and Bullhorn Betty. That's why I put handcuffs, because you are law and order in these streets. Okay? St. Nonsense of Arizona. It didn't have anything to do with you ever going to jail. You see what Revival does, y'all? She gets everything wrong. And you take it to someone whose brain is scrambled as bad as nonsense, and look what happens. This live.
I've never even had a traffic ticket, let alone handcuffs.
Care.
Come on now. I'm a real simple bitch. It's not that hard to follow along here. Oh. I gotcha. The Outlook, yep. But this has been an ongoing thing. Now, the soup, as you can see, it's just not my cup of tea or my cup of soup. I prefer Nefla soup. She's kind of a split pea with ham.
Oh, God, she tries so hard. I feel sorry for her sometimes when she tries to be funny. Oh, bless her. Now, looky here. You're just a hater. I would be your cup of or your bowl of soup if you had a sense of humor. But we laugh over here. I don't think that's much of your thing. I don't think you could fit in.
A little chunky in the going down area because you're like, well, that's not what was said, but okay, spin it around in circles. And yes, I've heard enough clips to know.
What? We're going to rewind.
That's not what was said, but okay, spin it around in circles. And yes, I've heard enough clips to know.
Did she call me chunky? Bitch. Did you just call me chunky? Here we go. Thank you, Nicole.
Nunya is a problem. Absolutely. She will be so excited that I called her a problem. Beth, have always respected the shit out of mobs. That is one that I will say through and through. But mobs doesn't move like these people do. Let me be very clear. Mobs does not do this shit like these people do. Mobs not... I don't even want to compare Makeup Mobster in this group of people because she is nothing like this group of people. Mobs is genuinely one of the kindest. Yeah, she's a good person. As far as Nunya goes, Nunya acts like, nothing gets to her. Well, if it's said here, it doesn't get to me. No, obviously it's this right here, the public humiliation of not having her wrench, which is really fucking weird because she was one that used to laugh about it all the time about wrenches, is really quite shocking because every person that she kind of becomes a target or becomes one of her target has removed her wrench and said no more. No more.
That's right, Casey Blues. Yes, soup in our gumbo with some okra to thicken that up. That's right. Hopes, I agree. To me, that's what she's become too. Yeah, that was a weird statement. Chunky going down the wrong area because that's not what. I mean, she tries. She tries, I guess. Let me
I'm not doing this
rewind.
shit. Person that she kind of becomes a target or becomes one of her target has removed her wrench and said no more.
Well, I
No
gotta go
more.
back a little bit. I'm
Nunya
sorry.
goes, Nunya acts like, nothing gets to her. Well, if it's said here, it doesn't get to me. No, obviously it's this right here, the public humiliation of not having her wrench, which is really fucking
Public humiliation of not having her wrench. Okay, wrenches have gotten way too serious around here, if that's what you think. For some reason, I'm of the mind that that's not a public humiliation. Is it noticeable when those that often have a wrench? That'd be like if y'all came in here and suddenly Eliza didn't have one, Tanga or Pearl. Okay, that's that would be noticeable. But come on now. That's not a public humiliation. What is going on here? And she likes to act like she doesn't care. Does it really upset nonsense that bad that maybe Nunya didn't care that much that you took her wrench? Maybe she saw it coming. She felt that that was probably going to happen. And I got a feeling nonsense is one of those. If she catches you in another chat or feels like you're in Discord, she's going to take your wrench, especially them dirty Discords. I just don't care about words on the internet because most of these people don't know me. Well, exactly. That's why you have to laugh at it. You really do. I'm going to tell y'all. I know some people get very uptight about these things, and sometimes it goes too far, and I understand why we get upset. But also, you have to find the humor in it, or you're just going to be pissed off all the time. You'll end up like nonsense. And that's what we don't want. Okay. No. Nunya doesn't need a wrench. She has many that love her now.
weird because she was one that used to laugh about it all the time about wrenches is really quite shocking because every person that she kind of becomes a target or becomes one of her target has removed her wrench and said no more.
That made no sense. Everyone that I'm gonna have to rewind.
More. Really quite shocking because every person that she kind of becomes a target or becomes one of her target.
Every person that becomes a target or her target, what?
Has removed her wrench and said no more.
Has removed her wrench and said no more. Oh, fuck. She's just rambling now, y'all. She's just rambling. That didn't even make sense. If just follow me here. I'm not saying Nunya has targets. Okay, this is very dramatic. Targets. It's like when people say, "You're attacking me." Am I chasing you right now with a weapon? No, I'm not attacking you. Trust that. Anyway, so just follow me. Say Nunya had targets. Okay. Of course, her wrench would be taken if they were the target. Duh. God, I'm really having to dumb myself down here. I really am.
No more.
No more. That's it.
I'm not doing this shit.
Not today,
and then it
not
becomes
tomorrow,
this
not the
personal vested obsession of hers. And I'll say that what it is because I can't imagine if somebody kicked me to the curb 2 years ago.
Oh my God.
And I watch them more now 2 years later and hung on to everything they said.
Ma'am, it seems like you're projecting. I feel like you might be projecting. I think you're the one watching, and I'm thinking that Revival is not allowing you also to let some of this stuff go. So I feel like there's some projection here. That's just my personal opinion. Okay. Let's see what y'all are saying. Hoodie says 0 joules. Yes, this is all fluff and filler. She does this all the time. That is perfect. Perfectly stated. That's exactly what it is. Weenie says, at least popsicles is something. Okay. Nunya. Queen, the bee didn't remove my wrench. I asked her to take it since she was targeted in parentheses or quotes by ITEL. Targeted. It's a clip channel.
and tried to poke and pick fights. Not only I tried to pick fights with them, but I tried to rally everybody against her because, oh, she's such an evil person. You want to talk about my money, JP?
What?
Why don't you ask some of those people? I'm not.
Now she jumped to JP just like that. Did you all hear that? Let's rewind.
Talk about Nunya. Rally everybody against her because, oh, she's such an evil person. You want to talk about my money, JP?
What?
Why don't you ask some of those people? I'm not talking about Nunya on this one. I can't throw her under the bus. Why don't you ask some of those people?
She can't throw Nunya under the bus. She just did 2 seconds ago. But now she is moving on to throwing JP under the bus. What the fuck? Okay. So, for clarification's sake, remember the memo that she wanted me and JP to get that we were coming for her dude and not giving him his accolades and flowers for being a hardworking man? Y'all remember that? And we were talking about her first class flights. Okay, it wasn't me that said anything. It was talked about in the chat by a couple of people. It wasn't even that deep. But to St. Nonsense of Arizona, look at where we're at now. Do y'all see this? Do y'all hear this? So she's all over the place. I hadn't even entered this. Yeah, I know. Chasing. Yeah, you. Poor Chasing. She was fighting for her life last night in that chat. And Chasing being Chasing, trying to be diplomatic and all that, nice stuff. She tried. And it was met with nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Nonsense started talking about political stuff and religious stuff. And, back to her religious trauma. Hell far. Here we go.
How generous I am. Because some of those people that have the biggest issues with me and sit there and allow you to say shit about, oh, she's flying first class, know exactly what the situation is and who bought me a first class ticket. The boys did.
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. She really thinks that me and JP should know who bought her a first class ticket. Y'all remember this? The boys. Who the fuck are the boys buying her a ticket? And we should know this. Me and JP should know this. She said this. Nonsense said this, that me and JP should know who the boys are that bought her the tickets to fly first class because we fit with them now. I kid you not. I kid you not. She just said it again. Let me rewind.
I'll sit there and allow you to say shit about
the boys again, Chris.
Because some of those people that have the biggest issues with me and sit there and allow you to say shit about, oh, she's flying first class, know exactly what the situation is and who bought me a first class ticket. The boys did.
Nunya, why didn't you tell me that the boys were back in town buying nonsense first class tickets? Nunya, somebody block Nunya. I'm kidding. Don't block her. Why didn't you tell me that the boys bought St. Nonsense of Arizona a ticket? I'm waiting on an answer. Weenie, what are you doing? Lindsay, are you the one BJ was wanting to unblock yesterday? Got blocked for having a different opinion. And now she wants your love back. No one cares how she flies. I wish I know, right? Let's see. Hoodie says, this is her gig. Filler and fluff. Pull situations from the beginning of time. She's been doing this since the beginning. Speaking about personal conversation that no one else understands and mash up /topics that don't connect. This is what she does, y'all. She's insane. I am convinced she is insane. Y'all didn't block Nunya, did you? Yes, I'm sorry, Dree. They're still messing with my notifications. Probably because I don't even know who the boys are, but they're back in town and they're buying St. Nonsense tickets. But you didn't tell me and JP. Okay, that's what she's saying. She's literally thrown.
That's part of the ranch. That's part of the job.
Okay.
It is what it is. Chad selected me to go in first class. I was like a little kid. I've flown first class twice now.
And I
Yay
hear
me.
why.
It's cheaper on that flight anyways, in that direct flight to do
y'all
first
hear
class.
This? Kraken, do you hear this nut? We should never went in on her at one time because Nunya didn't tell me her dude's schedule. Or no. She did tell us her dude's schedule, and we knew that she was in a weakened state. And now also Nunya is responsible for not telling us about the boys buying her first class. I can't make this up. I'm not making this up, y'all. Y'all are listening to it with me. Oh my God. No, Georgetta.
There's so much that has been said and twisted and misconstrued. They knew. They watched everything I did.
What?
They were critical of some of the things that I did.
What?
They didn't like some of the things.
What?
I was always supposed to pivot and fall in line. And, there was always this, well, I'm going to pay attention to this person.
What?
Because I don't trust what they're doing. Okay, cool. I don't even watch that person. So you go for it.
You see how she's not giving any context. There's no follow along with what I'm saying. Just mushed up words that don't make any sense. Do you Alla Volta, there you are. You missed me singing. Hey, Pearl. Let's see what Pearl is saying. Pearl says, I was surprised to hear that she flew first class. I didn't realize there were brooms with section seating. Which air must have upped its game? We should have known this, Pearl, that the boys were back in town and flued her out. Well, not many people over here is going to get flued out. I know it's not that. It's something Nature Boy said one time. Anyway, and she got flew out by the boys. And we should have known this because Nunya is in our chat. I love you, Shambles. I can't believe what I'm hearing. You see, this is stuff when you hear it, you can't hear it by yourself. There's like going to be, y'all have to hear this with me. So I know I am not going crazy. Okay. Well, I probably am, but that's besides the point.
I'm going to do that, though. That's not going to be, I'm going to keep an eye out. Really? Okay, cool. Waste your time doing that.
What?
That was Amethyst.
That was Amethyst.
But then now it's being thrown in other people's faces that they had concern.
Oh, my God.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, very weird.
Interesting how that works out.
What are you talking about?
Helen, that's a good question. I have no fucking clue.
Is there good questions?
See, the thing is many people knew way before I did and warned me about Nunya.
She was warned about Nunya. Here we go, y'all. Before I even kicked him out, I was warned. Okay. Here we go with this shit again. Damn it. Nonsense. You know you're a strange one, don't you? I'm really trying not to be mean here, but there's something horribly wrong with you. You really do make people that wear tinfoil hats look normal. I swear. You're almost making Lenny look normal, and that ain't good. That's bad. Go look at her community wall post. Ah, dang.
Many people did. I've got emails that I just chalked up to they were pissed off.
It's sad. It's something. It's maddening.
Can't go back. Can't change anything. It was a learning lesson. But it's
oh my God.
Something that I am very proud to say. Nothing has changed over here. as far as me doing the content, me doing the research, me putting
That's
my time in it.
bad, ain't it, Drury? When you're starting to make Lenny look a little sane. I mean, if you know, you know. If you don't, good on you. Well, you may know nonsense, so it's kind of even. But I don't know. Nonsense is kind of outranking Lenny Lintrust at this point, y'all. Like I said, if you know, you know. Does nonsense call everybody a narcissist? Let me know.
Energy into doing what I want to do when I want to do it. See, that's the thing, is I'm never.
Hoodie says she claimed to be concerned because he was so close to where she lived. Oh, I missed something. Let me go back up. I worked my ass off. I was looking at someone's channel. It was out of concern because she was claiming real life threats. If I remember correctly, it was Center. She's always thinking somebody's threatening her too, by the way. Remember that channel that was made about her? Anyway, I was scrolling up to see what I missed. She's acting like she flew 10-hour flight to Paris, first class accommodations. I know. Right. And we're supposed to know that the boys flew her out.
Easily controlled by anybody.
Hey, Queen Bella.
And they really tried. Amethyst wanted me to be the face of some movement. Let's go there.
Oh, hellfire. Amethyst wanted her to be the face of a movement. I got a feeling this is going to go nowhere. And this is just a bunch of nonsense. You see what I did there?
She wanted to start a 501c3 or a 501c4 to help victims. But she could never really clearly state what her focus was, because she would get wrapped up in like transgender rights in prison, because she is very anti-transgender.
I doubt that. Slander. You listen to this slanderous. You oh. I need a minute. Mm-mm. That's evil. I missed that last night. Nonsense. You know what you're doing saying stuff like that. That is to create outrage. You know exactly what you're doing. Amethyst asked Nonsense to put her money where her mouth was. Nonsense proved that she was not about change. Like she's always talking about these changes she wants to make, these laws that she wants to. That's a very serious accusation. Hold, please. We need a minute, because that right there was so slanderous, so fucking dirty. How does that even make sense? She's not the victim and does not have understanding of what a 501c4 does. I had to explain it to her. Wow. What's Joneson doing? Somebody keep an eye on Joneson. About to bring Ital out of retirement. That's all she said. Pearl says, I shouldn't be commenting because I really don't know what's going on. Pearl. It didn't get here until she just brought it, but we love you so much. We do. We're all so glad to see you. And it's not going to stay on this topic. She is slandering Amethyst right now, is what she's doing. Wow.
And to me, when you're a victim's advocate, that is the last thing you concern yourself with. And then she would talk about prison reform and prison sentencing, which absolutely does need overhauled. But then she would also mix in like victims' rights. That's why it's such a layered thing when it comes to victims. And you have to be able to like really have a focus. Okay, this is my focus and this is what I'm going to direct this on. So I always said, and
if this starts to get political, chat, what I want you all to do is not go there. I like to keep politics and religion kind of removed because it just creates a division sometimes, especially when we can't hear each other and we're just reading each other's words. I just want y'all to keep that in mind. There's always a time and a place for it. I'm not saying, there's no place for political talk or religious talk or whatever. But I don't think these platforms sometimes are the best place. And with nonsense, she likes to go down these political holes and confuse everybody. And I just don't want us to go down that with her.
And I've always been very public about it, that I will use my YouTube channel to the best of my ability to show this is the problematic behavior. This is how it links. This is how they are all using propaganda. That's what I can do within this space.
Exactly, Polly.
When it comes to outside this space, I am willing to help research. I am willing to help financially. I was willing to help start it up, put money aside and everything.
Wow.
But she could not narrow a vision. And she would always say, I know exactly what I want to do. But you have to have a target focus when it comes to an organization like that. You have to know exactly where you're starting and exactly the goal. And it was just all over the place. And I will never.
The only thing that's all over the place is you, okay, and your commentary. This is nothing but a bunch of baloney. Let's see what Hoodie says. She is so full of BS. I have always stated my organization and goal is to change laws, verbiage, and laws. That has never changed. I talk and share many topics. It does not mean that is my focus. Ain't nobody taking this nut seriously. We see what she's trying to do, Hoodies. I promise. Hey, Sin. She's absolutely showing problematic behavior, her own behavior. Well said, Elle. Community T says nonsense doesn't know about politics and she doesn't know about Christianity. I don't know what kind of cult she was in, but it had nothing to do with Christianity because she learned nothing. I have no clue, but this woman is always hollering about her religious trauma like we're supposed to know about it. It's just crazy to me. Hold on, y'all. She does this stuff purposely. I hope you all are catching on. Do not get rocked to sleep by nonsense on the web. And if you are, back away slowly. No, quickly. Run. I see right through her. And if you all don't, I can't help you. But back away.
I'll be very honest. I could never align myself with somebody like her who has such disdain for other people in communities. That was always.
So I've heard her do this before. I'm skipping over this because I'm getting heated. I'm skipping over this. Nonsense. You are not slick. I've watched you do this to other people. As soon as you have a falling out with them, this is your MO, your go-to. I ain't going to sit here and listen to it because I know exactly what you're doing. You're playing slick games. And karma's nipping at your heels doing shit like that right there. That's dirty. That's underhanded. You like to act like you're above ground, as you call it, above board. No, you ain't. No. Now, I see right through you. Let's skip towards the end a little bit where chasing comes in.
Finances in our house. And
I hope y'all are okay with that. I didn't either. I'm just now hearing it. I'm skipping over it because I see exactly what she's doing. And it's a game that I have no intentions of playing.
YouTube, BJ, no, fuck you. That man works like 12 to fucking 14 hours a day. Fucking stay in your goddamn lane. And if any of you...
Let me rewind.
Because, again, there's collateral damage outside.
Here's the part where, again, we're like we were supposed to know about the boys. We're back in town, flying her out. Now we're supposed to know about Kyle and how hard he works. I said this the other night. Kyle seems like a pretty decent dude to me. I don't know how he does it. Shout out to him for doing what a man is supposed to do and work. But again, here she goes on about Kyle and his work ethic.
side of me that I can't control. And that's exactly what their game point is, because they know me on a personal level.
Oh,
They
here
know
we
that I
go.
am protective to a fault when it comes to people I care about and my family. The underhanded, sly ways that they are trying to take shots at Kyle about fucking finances in our house and YouTube, BJ, no, fuck you. That man works like 12 to fucking 14 hours a day.
Ma'am, don't sit here and please don't. No one says that this dude doesn't work. But please don't act like you haven't gained anything off of the BNN network. Or Sebastian Rogers. Stop. I hate this weird shit.
Fucking stay in your
And
goddamn.
do you see how she's trying to twist this? She somehow turns it into like we're dragging Kyle. You probably got that poor man thinking that people are talking about him. People are talking about you, nonsense. Stop dragging your family into stuff. This is weird. This is just weird. Who purposely throws their family into the line of fire on social media?
Family. And if any of you would allow the same shit to be talked about your family, go fuck yourselves, because
no one
you wouldn't
talks
either.
About him. God.
Look, that's if you respect your men.
Quit holding in your cigarette smoke, too. That's another thing. It's not a joint. Quit holding it in. Stop.
See, the thing is there's enough space on this app for everybody to exist. But seems like they only exist by hanging on to their hatred of people they once called friends. See, the difference between myself and them, I can speak for only me, is that when I get on here, I actually have a mission of what I'm going to talk about and lay out.
Really?
Because there's problematic behavior. Does sometimes it get petty? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Yep, it does.
Let's talk about your problematic behavior. How about that part? You purposely confuse people. You do this on purpose. Now, I did think that there was something mentally wrong with you and felt a little weird about covering you. But now I'm seeing the evil. I am seeing the conniving, slick. Well, you ain't slick. You think you are. I see how you like to control narratives and the way you go about it. You're a manipulator. You do this on purpose, get things all out of context, get it wrong on purpose. Gaslighting. I hate that word because it's highly overused now, but it's very appropriate for you. You are the definition of gaslighter. Gaslighting. Yes. You would be the type to make someone feel like things were happening in their home that wasn't, and then make them feel crazy.
But their mission is to seek and destroy me because we're no longer friends. It's not because I'm lying about BJ. They see the same things. They saw it before I did. I just dismantled the pattern and have continued to do that. Thank you, Rockabit. I appreciate that. JP continues to say and make a big deal out of what I'm spending my YouTube money on and me flying first class. Kyle works multiple jobs, and I appreciate you, Rockabit, for actually acknowledging that. That man's a fucking...
No one has said anything negative about Kyle, but you are still steady reaching, hoping, listening, sending revival out on these Easter egg hunts, hoping someone is talking bad about him. And it's weird. This is not normal. Nonsense. This is not normal. There's something very wrong with you, on top of you being manipulative and grimy. No one has talked poorly about Kyle. I know that you want that to be a thing, and that concerns me. It's so weird to me when people want other people to talk poorly about their family on here so they can be a victim and say, look, see, I told you. Fuck.
Hard ass worker.
And she's a fucking spin doctor, y'all. That's what she is. A spin doctor.
Provides for this family. Yeah, I monetize. Whoop-de shit. So are they. I do a lot of good with that. And I've been so incredibly thankful for being able to do that. But the very people that are using it to spit in my face
Oh,
Never had a problem with it. Actually asked me, Amethyst asked me to monetize her videos to try and get them in. I didn't want to.
Oh, hell, far.
I think I've seen the nastiest
No,
spider.
no.
You know what? Probably
not. The
not.
child.
Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. I guess I'll go eat worms.
This lady is an agent of chaos. That's exactly what a disinformation agent. She's deliberately doing this, y'all. She is deliberately spreading false and misleading information.
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
No.
Dark black spider.
Oh my God.
Freaky. In the pool too. I drowned it, but
Well, that wasn't very nice of you to do.
I'm scared of it.
Okay, I'm skipping. No. You know
I
what
was
she's
waiting for her
doing?
to
I'm not. I ain't falling for this. Call me paranoid. Maybe my aluminum foil hat's on a little too tight. I feel like she brings the child out because if anybody's going to review it, then she's going to use her child. Nope. How long's the child in this part? Y'all let me know. Oh, wait a minute. Tickety, thank you. And Jesse, oh my God, hold on. Agreeing with Irish. Thank you so much for the $10. Let me get you something. I am so sorry I was not paying attention. Thank you, mods. Oh my God, Irish too. Nonsense, can't keep up with the soup. Oh, thank you. Thank you both so much. Let me get y'all something real quick. You know what? Let's be the bad guy.
You know what they say? Somebody's got to be the bad guy. You need people like me. You need people like me. So you can point your fucking finger and say, that's the bad guy.
Well, thank you. Jones and 2 sent a $10 super sticker. Hold on. Thank you so much, y'all. And thank you, mods, for not letting me miss it. Sometimes I get to running off at the mouth and not even looking at the chat. Thank you. This one's for you, Joneson. Hold on. Don't call me. Not you, Joneson. I miss Pearl every time I see that dog. Rhonda, for real, received a gift. Who gifted memberships? Wait a minute. Hold on. I missed something again. Hoodies gifted 5 membership. Thank you, Hoodies. Michelle received one. Sin, Community Tea. Oh, these are good people. Jeep Girl received one. Rhonda, for real. If you are in here and you got that from Hoodies, please make sure to thank her. Let me get her something real quick. And the good Nunya, I'll get you your Ziggy Scream. Let me get this for Hoodie. Again, thank you so much, Hoodies and Crowbar. I appreciate that so much. All of you, thank you. And you too, Nunya. Damn it. This one's for you.
Hi, Ziggy. Hi, Ziggy. She doesn't remember that when we were talking about her husband. And I said her husband was handsome. And she was like, thank you, my husband is.
We needed that because I was getting very serious up in here. Tickety, thank you. Get it, Cody. That's right. Whew. That nonsense fires me up, y'all. I see right through this. And I don't understand how. We see it all the time, though, don't we? God almighty. I really appreciate y'all for coming through like that. Thank you so much. Oh, here we go. Just a little bit more. And we're almost done, y'all.
Turn around and be like, no, the fuck I don't. I'm stuck with you. Here comes PETA. Oh my God. By the way, somebody sent me a screen recording of Cletus's blowtorch. Yes, I have blowtorch envy. Okay, get over it. I do. He's got a more powerful one than I do for my scorpions.
Oh,
I might really do some
God.
damage though to things.
Cletus, I like you, Cletus, do you like me, Cletus, can we bond over scorching scorpions? Betty says, enjoy your membership. Please hit the thumbs up and share Soups and Jerks content. They give entertainment while allowing facts to be speak for themselves. Thank you. Ha, F and Ziggy. Hey, TPE. Yes, you're late. Tara, I know, right?
If I had one that powerful, it might not be safe for me to handle one like that. I just can't imagine being a grown adult and coming into somebody's chat and saying, damn nonsense, you're a complete fucking moron. No one likes you.
Well, at least they were honest. You can't believe somebody came into your chat and was honest? Oh, hellfire. Well, some people like you. I don't get the appeal, but there are at least 11,000 people that do.
And do you think I'm going to give a fuck if no one likes me? Do you think I'm on here for ass pats and accolades? If you really think that, go back and listen to what I've always said. I'm not here. I have luckily made amazing friends through this, but I have an entire world that exists outside
and
of
what are you going to do when you fall out with them friends, huh? You going to talk about how they were never islanders and you knew the whole time that they weren't for you and they were doing things behind the scenes? Is that what you're going to do? Because this is what you do to people. You dirty nonsense.
this app.
You know who's morons?
Oh,
Who?
God, not the kid.
The people that think that Tylenol
Okay.
is the reason why people have autism.
Well, there's
This is
that.
a trick. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to have to fast forward. How long's the kid on here? I'm not getting hemmed up like this. It's a trick. Don't fall for it.
Make change. No, this is why.
She done this once already. Y'all remember when me and Pearl did a live? And it was after the whole Yep situation. And we were covering her hollering, Cash has access to Cash and Kenzie. And I hollered, God dang, will you quit hollering that weird shit? It sounds weird. No one ever accused her of allowing Cash to actually have access to Kenzie, even though that's what she was screaming to the top of her lungs. And we told her that sounds weird. And then Six Up types in my chat, stop exploiting your kid. Meaning kids, like everybody in general, okay? This is a setup. This is a setup. She's setting me up is what she's trying to do. Around an hour. Thank you, Mama. Oh, that's when she comes on or leaves.
The whole conversation about religion and politics and people not being willing to be adults and separate shit out is why we are in the state we are. Because they're using all of it to control.
God.
DIE if they have a different opinion. So that's why I'm saying that.
Then don't mention me cussing. Don't mention me cussing because I'm not talking about.
This is when she yells at Chasing. Chasing said, don't cuss at me. She wasn't offended. I don't know if you've ever heard Chasing. Your mother's a whore. Okay? Your mother's a whore. You think she really cares about cussing? She was saying, don't yell. Don't cuss at me, lady. You can talk to me normal. Okay? Your mother's a whore.
You think
Any
they're
different
cussing
way.
bad? You should hear me.
Okay.
Yes, Casey. Blue.
I've never spoke differently. Don't throw it in my face about
Exactly.
cussing
Wait,
now.
Hold on. Read Kraft's comment.
Oh, fuck.
Person
what I
replaced
hate?
my cancer treatment.
I
If
can't.
only I had prayed.
Do you all know what I absolutely hate? When people bring their children on here. Your child is not a comedian. I don't want to hear them. I do not want to hear them chirping in the background. I can't stand that shit. I don't care whose child it is. I don't care how old they are. I know a lot of YouTubers do that thinking that it's cute and thinking it's funny. It's not. To me, it's weird. My grown son has never been on this platform with me. He's here, I believe. He's usually around, but he is not coming on here with me in the background chirping about his political beliefs or Tylenol or read so and so's comment. I think it's weird when people do this. And what I believe is a lot of YouTubers think it's cute. It's not. Your child's so funny. Actually, they're not. And the way I grew up, a child stays in a child's place. Okay? That's just me. Not everybody agrees with that. But there's a time and a place for a child to be a part of the conversation. And in my personal, I ain't this child's mother. Okay? I am speaking for myself. This ain't for mine. If it's a conversation that's suitable for one of mine, you'll know. But this is putting them in the middle of some drama like this. It feels weird to me. It ain't cute.
I would be, if I only prayed, I would have been dead. How do I know? Because I prayed before my treatment began and the tumor was still growing. I'm really sorry about that, crafty girl. That's what I'm saying. Like, people continue to be so offended by thoughts and prayers are not enough. I'm sorry, they're not. They're not. How many more families are we going to have to say, I'm sorry, our thoughts?
Exactly, Jamal. You know exactly what I'm talking about. They do. But then get mad when people give their opinion on said child. That's why I know a setup when I see one. You're right, nonsense. I've been at this a long time. I know a setup when I see a setup. And I think people bringing their children into stuff, and she ain't the only one who does it. Oh, no, she's not. It's a setup, and I won't fall for it. Kim says, exactly, because little britches have big ears. That's right. And they should not be around adult. I agree. Okay, I do. How far back? You do need to rewind for content. I'll go back a little bit. But this child in the background is not going to get me hemmed up.
Kids that continue to get shot up in schools because
God.
people continue to mask the conversation with thoughts and prayers.
My God.
And that's legit all they can say too. That's the weird part.
You are chasing, and until you realize that by doing what you're doing,
Wait, hold on, go back up.
and being so ignorant to the other side of things, that's exactly what you're doing. Many people don't have the experience. What, atheists who don't pray? I mean, oh, never mind.
Go down.
What one do you want?
Yeah. Everybody just ignore the child in the background. Nope. I ain't even going to give any more commentary on children being in the background because somehow she will turn it, twist it, and run 80,000 laps with it. So we're just going to ignore that from here. We're just listening to Saint nonsense.
Cussing and acting ignorant. Oh, it's one of those.
Chasing, okay. Stop that shit. I've always cussed. I've always been who I am. Don't start the whole fucking thing. Don't cuss at me. Don't do that shit. Don't act foolish. Seriously, this is how I've always talked. Don't expect to be treated any differently than I treat anybody. When I am passionate about a situation, it is what I talk about. Like, don't try to fucking use it to play the victim right now. Don't do it.
Chasing says, it all starts with a statement. They are all laughing. Then it starts. Okay. The tone in which she says thoughts and prayers. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Grandma Sherry. She's technically an adult if it makes you. Yeah, I know. You're right. But I sense a setup. See, covering her's got my aluminum foil tight too. Hat too tight too. Do I need to go back any further, or do you want to give the context, Chasing, since you're here? All right. I'm just going to continue to let it play.
Old ways where people shut up about religion and politics and keep it to themselves.
No, we don't. We need to make change. We need to make change.
A little further
We
back.
need to talk about these things.
Okay, here we go.
Amy.
Yeah, she looks up to Clue quite a bit. Yeah, I see. I think she's a mimic. Yeah.
You have 400 people and all you do is talk.
Oh, that's all I'm doing, yeah, because I'm talking about drama. So a lot of the lurkers are in here. I showed that I don't like watch their channels or anything because they think I'm like hanging on or like, again, you want me to really hurt feelings, Kenzie?
Prayers don't work.
Well, something she did, Chasing, is she took the live chat replay away as well, which would have been helpful.
No matter what.
Okay, that's not where we were going
I
here.
was reading that comment. What?
Hey, Bubblegum.
I don't know. I'm not paying
Chasing, if you think it's making fun of prayers, then you need to go back and I can't help you on that part.
Wait,
If you think that it's mocking prayers to say your thoughts and prayers aren't fucking enough, save them. Again, that is absolutely asinine that you can't separate out shit. That you can't separate out. It's not mocking prayer. And I'm sorry, if you want to be disrespectful as fuck, if you want to continue to disrespect the fuck that a lot of us have religious trauma because of bullshit like this and continue to mask that it's offensive to you that I am saying that prayers are not enough. We need to take action to protect our children. If you want to be offended by that, then continue to be offended by that, because I will continue to be offended by the fact that you are so ignorant when it comes to people with religious trauma. And
Wow. Nonsense. All about having the conversation, huh? This is why nobody takes you seriously. You hear that condescending, self-righteous tone of yours? Let's keep any type of politics out of the chat, please, because that's another way to get us hemmed up. Yeah, let me let a little bit more of this play. Wow. What a bitch.
and not being able to separate it out and acknowledge that other people don't live in your bubble, that a lot of us have had a lot of trauma because of religion.
God, here she goes again about a religious trauma that we're supposed to all fucking know about. Like I was supposed to know that the boys flew her out. She has lost the plot. Let me see what Jason says. My comment. Yeah. When it's said like it, wait a minute. Sorry. My comment. Yeah. When it's said like that, it does bug me. Oh, the thoughts and prayers comment. Yeah. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. That's right. Your religious trauma nonsense is your trauma. Stop attempting to project it onto others who find comfort in prayers. I knew what you meant.
And prayers are not fixing school shootings. And
Nobody
I would hope
said that.
didn't
you see
have
what she's doing, y'all? Nobody fucking said that prayers are fixing it. I'm not going to get started down that. I just want y'all to see what she's doing. Okay? Y'all got to peep the play. Peep the play here. This is manipulation. This is an agent of chaos.
have the balls to say that to people like Sandy Hook victims, that it's offensive to you that your prayers aren't working. Nope, another school shooting just happened.
Yeah, how's that gonna save them?
Sorry, this is where I have zero respect, and this is where I don't give a fuck. I don't need you to come around here and be offended by shit that is easily talked about. Again, you are entitled to have a relationship with who you choose to.
Nonsense. You're the one who you're the only one who seems offended and triggered. Okay? Now, I see that you're trying to put that off on Chasing at this moment. You, to me, are the only one offended and triggered.
Pray to and what you choose to pray about. That's a personal, independent conversation. But you use it as a tool to shut down genuine conversations that we need more than just prayers. And again, I'm not talking about taking all your fucking guns. I'm talking about common sense. And when you try to mask the conversation by I'm offended that prayers aren't enough, that's what we're acknowledging, that prayers aren't enough. You can pray and do a plan B. We need to move it into that direction. when you use the conversation shutter as it's offensive to me, it's mocking prayers. No, it's not.
You are. You are mocking prayers, ma'am. That's exactly what you're doing. And if you were to do this to any other religion, and this is, I'll hush after this. If this was any other religion you were doing this to, you know how this would go, right? But you feel very comfortable doing it to one religion. I noticed that. That's all. Wow.
It has nothing to do with you. It's just not enough. I'm offended for the kids that continue to get shot up in schools because people continue to mask the conversation with thoughts and prayers.
My question is, well, it's been my question through most of this damn live. How in the hell did she make this leap? How? How did we get here? Hey, Zoe, the good Nunya, someone who's experienced decent dose of trauma. I learned the most about myself and healed by surrounding myself with people who didn't reflect or need to know my trauma at all. I like that. I like that. Well said, Zoe. What Deets say? Hey, Pearl. Hold on. Why is her trauma more important than someone else's belief? Why aren't you working through your trauma with a professional rather than God Almighty, I can talk. Berating other people's? Sounds like you want a rage excuse to me. Let me pin that. Let me pin, because that's exactly what she is doing. And the church said, amen, Pearl. I'm at the part where you and JP are supposed to know about first class tickets. Yes. And that the boys were back in town. God Almighty. How did we get here, y'all? How does she do? Back to what Pearl said. I love what Pearl said. Let's marinate on that for a minute. Let's read this again. Hold on. That's why I wish Pearl was up here with me. Why is her trauma more important than someone else's beliefs? Why aren't you working through your own trauma with a professional? That's a really good question. You do come on here all the time hollering about your religious trauma. And you act like everybody's supposed to know about it or should be told about it because of who they sit with. Well, I don't. I don't, ma'am. And this it seems like a very serious talking point for you. And you're very triggered by it. I can tell just any type of prayers, God, any type of remarks like that sends you over the edge. So why do you come on here talking about it if it's going to send you in such a tailspin so easily? Maybe speak to a therapist. I'm just saying. All right. Marlena says, please read this to nonsense because we know she'll see this. We are not ignorant to the fact that there will continue to be, exactly. We pray for the victims and their families. I don't know what her problem is with that. What are we supposed to say to them? Nothing? Nonsense? Would that make you feel better? Because again, it's just like you're making this about you. And not about the people that have actually experienced or will continue to experience. I think we're all pretty much aware of what's going on in our country. But you turn it into this angry, negative, like from your pulpit type of talking point. And you do it purposely to get everybody riled up. And you're so angry, you're so bitter, and everything you say is so off-putting. It really is. I don't hear you. If you had any point to make in this live stream, I didn't hear it. You sound insane. You sound crazed. You're an agent of chaos. You're very manipulative. I see right through you, lady. Y'all give me a second. I gotta get a drink. You're a deceiver. You intentionally give false information. You mislead others purposely. You always distort your facts. They're not facts because you're just distorting them. You take what little bit you know about someone that you used to know, and you come on here and you lie and you spread rumors about them like you tried to do with hoodies. I've had about enough of her, y'all. I've had about enough of her. Let me see what y'all are saying. No, you've always said that community team, and you're right. She really couldn't. She honestly couldn't. Pearl says, and if you want to come at me about trauma and treatment nonsense, bring it. I don't think she does. But you better do it with both of us on panel or shut the fuck up. You're not the only person who has been through pain. So true. But she comes on here and screams and hollers and shoves it down everybody's throat. And puts it on everybody like they're supposed to know. And if they don't know, or if the person that she used to know didn't tell them, Nunya's supposed to be enlightening everybody about her religious trauma and her flight schedule. If you didn't tell everybody about it, then well, hell far. I love you, Pearl. It's all about the ego, as Cody Brown once said. It's all ego, baby. That's exactly what it is for her. It's all about her ego. This is all driven off her ego, which makes her, like, listen to her. Y'all heard the beginning. Is Kyle above reproach if he puts himself on her platform as a fact bringer? Good point. And you know what's interesting about that, Deets, is no one, literally nobody that I know of, is speaking negatively about Kyle. JP makes a joke about his new tattoo, saying you should thank Brittany. That's a joke. That's satire. It's funny. Ha ha ha. Laugh a little nonsense. It has nothing to do with his work schedule or how long he works. But again, you're an agent of chaos and we see what you're doing. Yes, she's been lying to him, asking him the other night, do you know who JP is? He said no. Do you know who this soup is? He said something. I cannot imagine going to my husband like that and being like, do you know who nonsense is? I can't imagine chasing my husband out to his man cave, aka his garage. Okay. With my little phone or laptop and saying, honey, look what's going on this app. Leave that man alone. She made him get out a wrench. Show them your wrench. So she could be what she thought was funny. She put Kyle on and explained how the Second Amendment was for the military. Oh my God. Thank you, TT, for Pearl DeVitt. I'll make sure. Pearl, do you see that? Thank you so much. Let me get you something. Thank you, TT. Let's see. I need some more of these. Thank you so much, TT. I hope Pearl sees that. What'd Peg say? Peg, I'm scared. Thoop. Who thoop? Peg had me laughing so hard the other morning. I was legit in tears. She signed up for FedEx. You gotta watch that pig. Oh, what did oh, I missed it. Hold on. Let me scroll up. It's weird as hell. You make me laugh. And she said he had a big wrench. It was so weird. She made him show the wrench. Like, God, leave that man alone. I am not chasing my man out to his good garage to bother him about YouTube weird shit. He doesn't care nothing about. I don't bother my children with this stuff. You understand me? I come on here. I'm live for an hour and a half, 2 at the top. And then I dip out. I might come back on later. I'm not like, hey, let me tell you what happened today. When mine comes home from school, how was your day? Well, nonsense on the web. Did I tell you about her? No. Yes, it's cringe. If I was him, I tell you what, I'd stay out in my garage. I'd lock it. I'd keep her the hell up out of it. You damn straight I would. I just want y'all to peep the play with nonsense on the web. And everybody, again, say hi to and bye almost to Revival, because she's been here this whole time. Revival, could you please relay this information correctly this time? Okay? And just let nonsense know. Some people peep her game. And we just ain't buying it. Okay? That's the top and bottom of it. And I will continue to review her whenever I feel like it. I don't care who gets it. I don't like drama, whatever. At first, I was starting to think, maybe I shouldn't review her because, maybe she ain't mentally stable. That may be, 2 things can be true at the same time. She could be going through a little bit of that. And also, I see her now. I see her. I see what she's doing. Hey, just Jake. It's concerning to me, her young adult. Yeah. I know. Children, though, what mama says, what mama does, and it's normal for them to want to mimic that. I don't want to know about your man, kids, or job pets are okay, though. Right. I only let y'all know about Bun Bun, which I need to give y'all an update on Bun Bun. Since we've had her, I'm going to put a video up for my members here in a little bit. Since we've had Bun Bun, she has gained 1.5 pounds. Her fur has filled out. It's softer. It's thicker. She is just the cutest little thing. I love her so much. I never thought I'd love a bunny. I love Adelaide. Eliza is on it today. Just a bunch of rage bait, big reaches with T-Rex arms. They do. They do. I guess big trucks, Anyway, y'all, you're welcome, KC Blues. I'm glad I could come on today because I wanted to review this better than I did last night, because last night she was live. I do too, Hakab. No, KCG, you're not blocked, and Deet sees you, hun. She is, hoodies. I'll give y'all an update today because I want y'all to see how big she's gotten. Hey, Chanley. All right, y'all. Since the little one will be off the bus soon, I am going to end it here. I might be back on later. We'll see. I like to we might do a porch talk later to carry on from this a little bit. But anyway, thank you all so much for the super chats. Thank you for the gifted memberships. I appreciate y'all so much. I really do. Pearl, it was so good to see you. Anyway, I'm out. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed day.